Hey guys, it's Kess.
And Can.
Today we are here to talk about Love is Blind, episode 10.
We just talking about one thing in
Oh,
episode
one
10.
thing. Just one thing.
So we are talking about Annie and Nick.
Oh my god.
So the episode is titled Runaway Groom. This is why the groom ran away.
So Nick, they were having a little conversation about basically like the wedding.
Scoot over this way.
The wedding and stuff.
And well, it first kind of starts, and y'all been hearing me talk about these couples, especially Nick and Annie. She pushes him away. She puts words in his mouth. He does not like that. He has told her that he does not like that. He said kind of like, this is one of my most, it's a pet peeve of mine. I do not like when people put words in my mouth, because she'll say, oh, well, they'll get in an argument and she'll say, oh, you don't even love me anyways. Like, she'll say stuff like that. And he's already told you that he doesn't like that. Generally, when a man tells you that he doesn't like something, it's for real. So, in this conversation that they were having, they were kind of sitting on the couch together, and they brought up the wedding, and he was like, I just don't like when people put things in my mouth, because she did it to him the night before and she was apologizing. But again, this is like literally the third apology that we've seen. It probably, she's probably apologized more for other stuff. It's just only what we've seen on Love is Blind.
Yes.
And so she kind of was like, oh yeah, I had too many drinks, like just, and he was like, yeah, you did, but I just don't like when people do that. And he's like, I can't do this anymore. I cannot move further with you. I cannot go to the altar. He's like, I'm saying no. And at first I think she thought it was kind of like a joke. And then he was like, no, I really cannot continue to do this. And like, that's when it kind of like her mindset kind of switched, and she's like, wait, what? And so then that's when she started saying like, well, she was like, I just really love you. I was for real. And, and he's like, you don't have to reassure me. I understand. And I let you know where I was at, but I just can't do it. And so then she was like, well, have you been wasting my time all this time? Was this strategic? That type of thing. So we'll see what happens. But I just had to get on there and talk about that because I didn't want to forget. And it was so good that we just had to talk about it.
And also, we thought it was Annie's fault and not Nick's fault, because Nick was the only one being calm. Annie was thinking it differently than him, and she wasn't that calm. She was like, basically she was just angry and mad. And then also, you never know, he could change his mind. Maybe it was just because of what happened these 2 days. Maybe he will change his mind. You never know.
I don't think he's gonna change his mind.
Well, if he does, then he gotta go find him another girl.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna change his mind.
But Annie won't even. Annie, I'm thinking Annie might come back and try to convince him, or he will come. Okay, he wouldn't come and convince her, or she would not convince, or would not convince Nick to.
She might try, but it ain't gonna work. I think he's done.
And she should have gave him the ring.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the episode ain't even done yet, and we're on here. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about that. Let me know what your thoughts are about
Runaway Groom.
Runaway Groom, episode 10. And specifically on this video, comment about Annie and Nick, and what do you think? How do you think that's going to work out, or what do you think is going to happen, or why do you think it happened? I already explained my side, but we'll see yours. So thank you so much for listening. Please like, subscribe, and follow.
Bye.